Guys, welcome to the intro. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to hang out in between videos, come check out the Discord. Today we've got a bit of a difference for us usually, is we usually only have one album a week, but this week we have two. We have the Japanese album this week, The Beginning of the End. So this is technically a full album for the Japanese album, but as you may know already, I'm not a big fan of different language versions of songs we've already heard. I can spend time listening to some of those on my own time. So today we're just going to cover the songs that I haven't heard before or are original tracks to the album. That means we have the intro, Breaking Out, My Way, I Miss You, and the outro. Although I think I'm seeing here that I accidentally have the Korean version of the I Miss You on here. I'll change that out before we actually get started. So yeah, let's get into the beginning of the end. Here's the intro. Ooh, creepy. Writing in something? An interesting intro. So like the whispers and the writing on the page in the beginning keeps panning from ear to ear, back and forth, and it's kind of like an unsettling vibe to it. Um, and then this like very strong orchestral piano like maintains that kind of horror vibe to it, and then all of a sudden it just punches you with that heavy rock, and then we sink right back into the horror-esque piano again at the end. I'm not sure that it's my favorite of the intros, just because it felt like the rock piece didn't fit as well with the rest of the um intro. I think it, like it on its own is really strong, and it was definitely making me jam out, but I don't know how well it fit with the rest of everything going on in that. Maybe it'll make more sense as the rest of the album goes on, but yeah, let's keep going. We are up next with Breaking Out, which we have heard already. We did the MV for Breaking Out as part of our Nightmare series. So today we will have, I believe, the dance practice and a special clip and a live is, I believe, what we have today. So let's go. Oh, no, we have lyrics because we just did the music video. That's right. Okay. That's right. All right. Before we keep going, this is a Japanese track. The Japanese track didn't have subtitles on the music video. So we're doing a lyric video so we actually understand what's going on. I had to like piece together my thinking sometimes from when I built the original playlist. So Sorry if I contradict myself.
瞳を閉じるとされないされない闇夜が襲う Run away Run away 私のすべて奪い去るから No way No way さまようだけ
ほら誰かが coming up 迫り来たの私へ
どこまで行こうと抜け出せない一人夢の中も闇から覚める場所探し出すから So breaking out of the dark night ここから今 Take me up 乗り越える叫ぶ心信じて Breaking out of the dark night
すり抜けてくるつかめなくて Lost 追いかけても Bird 霧に遮られて Hide it
I don't know if that's like a synth in the background or like a xylophone or like a steel drum, but it's a very interesting choice in the production that I didn't remember from when I heard this originally. But I'm really vibing with it.
止めるほど遠くなるの No ほら誰かが coming up ささやいたの私へどこまで逃げても
迫る Moonlight 浮かぶ Shadow 足音だけが響く Midnight
闇から覚める場所越えてゆくから So breaking out of the dark night ここから今 Take me up 乗り越える叫ぶ心信じて Breaking out of the dark night Baby 過去さえ捨てて光を探し求めている誰かが止めようと You can stop my heart
3番目の前を阻もうとしててももう
向かう明日へ So breaking out of the dark night この手で今 Take it up 暗闇を抜けて始まるストーリー悪夢はもうバイバイ Breaking out of the dark night 悪夢はもうバイバイ
Somebody who's more musically inclined than me, I think the guitar is playing the same notes as that other instrumentation. It's just heavier. But I could be wrong. But I think it's following the same melody. Also, I had noticed that like Shion in the chorus is like very staccato with everything. Everything has like a full stop in between each word. And it just gives this like really kind of driving feel to the chorus. And I really like it. Yeah, I think this one I've underrated and overlooked it a little bit on my own playlists. I don't listen to it all that often. It's not a skip, but it's not on many of the playlists that I have. I think that may need to be rectified. I'm not even going to try and guess what we have next. I know we have another Breaking Out video. I don't know what it is. I built this playlist yesterday, and I guess my memory is starting to go. So let's find out together. What do we got next? We have a dance practice. Sweet. Love dance practices. Looking forward to this one. All right, already, like from the breakout, like Dreamcatcher is already doing two of my favorite things that they do in their dance choreos. Really intricate hand movements and building levels in the dance between the heights, and using space really effectively. I guess that's three, but I'm excited. Oh, all right. So the little details that they have in these dances are so cool. Like, let's back it up a little bit to here. Yeah, Sua grabs Yu Hyun's hand and leads her into her next position here. And then, as soon as we get through this, Sua, they use the girls as almost like a corridor to draw your eye as Sua moves along between them. And they use their arms to kind of act in the opposing motion to kind of create that contrast. So when she's moving, it draws your eye right to her. Sometimes I would love to see like an overhead view of them doing some of their choreos because the formations that they move in and out of so quickly are so complex and so cool. I think a lot of people sleep on how hard their choreo is. It's nuts. I think maybe only ITZY I've seen like do choreo this hard before in girl groups. But wow. All right. Oh, that is so cool. So the two of them are forming like a mirror image, and everybody's kneeling around them to draw your eye to the two of them. But it's weird because Sua's got her back to you. Um, so when she doesn't have lines, she's doing the moves, but she's doing them facing away from you, and then it switches. Oh, all right. That's really cool. All right, hold on one second. I want to see that switch again. And they are doing a mirror. And then again, right there in that formation with Shion in front, Sua and Jiu are mirrored again. That's cool. And we finished the way we started. Kind of. A little different, but pretty close to the way we started. What a cool dance. I gotta say that, like, normally when I first started getting into K-pop, like, dance was like the last thing I paid attention to. And more it's becoming one of the things that I look forward to seeing the most when we get into some of these practices, because oh my god, like the amount of work and talent, like I feel like a lot of people just say that they must be naturally talented. I mean, sure, that's true, but also you gotta work your ass off for something like that. Like that doesn't just come naturally to everybody. You gotta really kick ass and spend a lot of time working on something like that. And especially to get flawless. You might be able to just pull it off the first time if you're just talented, but with a few mistakes here and there. In order to get it really in sync with everybody and make sure everything's perfect the way that came out. Ugh. All right. So our next one is a song called My Way. Again, with lyrics videos, they're not always right, so sorry. But they should give us at least a good idea of what's going on in the song. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Go off, guitar player.
ただひたすらに何度も巡り来る夜を抜けていつかたどり着くからどこまでも伸びてゆくこの道を走り出す迷いを捨て去って確かな未来ないとしても Just keep going my way. I surrender.
Interesting song. Production wise, like I thought there was going to be a bigger kind of like drop at the chorus, but it felt seamless with the pre-chorus. So it's, I mean, maybe a bit of an anti-drop. I don't know if that's the correct term musically, but like it was interesting to my ear because I was expecting it to go really, really heavy in the chorus. And instead it kind of kept with the same pace and went for more of like an instrumental breakdown in between the chorus and then the next verse. Really liked that a lot. I think it would be awesome to run to this song because it has that consistent driving beat. The bridge slows it down a little bit, but like the slowdown isn't long enough to really kind of interrupt your pacing. Yeah, I think I'll be listening to this a lot on the treadmill. Stuff. All right, what is next? What did previous past Brian put onto this playlist? This is the I Miss You. Oh, wait. This is the one we couldn't find anything. Yeah. Sorry, guys. No special clip. My Way. I couldn't find anything. If you know of anything for My Way, whether there's a live that's in decent quality, whether it's a fan cam or a concert video somewhere, let me know, because I apparently, in the past me, couldn't find it. So let's go on to I Miss You.
I miss you ただ信じてるまた出会えること
Okay, already, sorry, we'll back up and listen to it again, but I am getting like super anime opening vibes.
I miss you ただ信じてるまた出会えること I miss you 空の果てまでも探すから
Yeah.
Sometimes 太陽が影落とす頃 One time あなたを思い始めた頃声は涙染まるあなたどんどんと惹かれる胸がそうさらに膨らむ見えた瞳思いを乗せて星光る空橋を架けてあなたの元へ走るわ
だ信じてるまた出会えること I miss you 空の果てまでも探すから Yeah yeah 寂しゃ二人会いましょう夢の中
All right. So I just couldn't stop thinking that this is like a perfect anime opening. It's what it is. It feels to me like the opening of an anime where two lovers, one of them dies and gets like isekai'd, the other one is trying to make their way through parallel worlds to find them or something like that. That's kind of the vibe of the song that I'm getting. Also, that would be a cool anime. Please, somebody make it. Yeah, let's see what we got for I Miss You. Do we have a special clip? We do. We have a live concert clip.
I miss you ただ信じてるまた出会えること I miss you 空の果てまでも探すから
All right, so first, like Japanese school uniform vibe. All right, cool, we got it. Also, it's not often that we get dark-haired Yuyan. Slaying it though.
書き留めてたあの日の日記重ねた手に残した思い出くれたぬくもり思いを乗せて銀河の果てに橋を架けてあなたの元へ渡るわ今でもあなたが好きよ My love, my love, my love 時間は忘れないと胸の声聞いて I miss you ただ信じてるまた出会えること I miss you 空の果てまでも探すから
Really think, now that I'm thinking about it, that it's that piano that really makes it feel like the anime opening. That's the vibe. Piano plus the electric guitar just screams anime opening.
Sometimes 太陽が影落とす頃 One time あなたを思い始めた頃声は涙染まるあなたどんどんと惹かれる胸がそうさらに膨らむ
見えた瞳思いを乗せて星光る空橋を架けてあなたの元へ走るわ今でもあなたが好きよ My love, my love, my love 時間は忘れないとその声聞かせて I miss you ただ信じてるまた出会えること I miss you 空の果てまでも探すからこの手は離さないでいてたとえ二度と会えなくなったとしても I miss you ただ信じてるまた出会えること I miss you 空の果てまでも探すから
I feel like at some point I just lost track of the fact that I was reacting and was just vibing with that song. But what I did really think that about it is that they are doing that use of space on the stage, the levels, everything to make this performance feel huge. And I'm glad that they got the multi-camera setup for this because it looks really good. All right. Now, this is a little unique to this album, I think. Maybe there are other albums in the future that do this, but we have an outro. So I'll be interested to see if this dovetails with the intro in that same kind of horror vibe, heavy rock in the middle, horror vibe at the end. Let's check it out. Okay. So that one just kind of had the horror vibe all the way through. But the interesting thing was, I think that piano section in the middle was playing the melody to Breaking Out. I think. I think that middle section was the chorus to Breaking Out. If I'm correct, let me know if I'm not correct. But I think that's what that was there. I totally did not expect all of the chanting sections in the beginning. That threw me for a loop. Yeah, cool album. I'll have to check out some of the Japanese versions in my own time. I'm not expecting them to be all that different. Till the next one, guys. See ya.